Hello and welcome back to Command & Conquer Tiberian Dawn for the third level of the GDI campaign. We will see the update from the previous mission, so as I said last time, we now control Estonia. However, Nod has moved into both Ukraine and I think that's Romania to the south of Ukraine. We have only one option here, and that is to move into Latvia. So we'll have a look at this. Latvia, population 2.7 million, government's a republic, gross domestic product negligible, point of conflict, I'm going to say Jelgava, but that probably is not a good pronunciation, and military power local militia.
I know I promised more deep background on Kane and Nod, but there'll be time for that later. Carter says you hit the ground fighting. Nice job. Now we need that again. Somewhere in this section is a Nod base. It's protected against airstrikes by Nod SAM sites. Knock them out so Colonel Morelli can provide air support. That should make it easier for you to take out the base. I'll be out of the loop for a couple of days doing civvy time at the UN. Don't let me down.
So, the third mission begins. We've got a group of grenadiers, infantrymen, and 3 Humvees. Let's check our briefing. Build up forces to destroy Nod base. Once all Nod SAM sites are neutralized, then air support will be provided to combat obstacles such as turrets, destroy all units and structures to complete the mission objective. Now, turrets aren't actually our main threat in this mission. There are worse things than the turrets for us. I'm going to deploy our MCV, and you'll see we have a new unit just here. This is the Grenadier. It is primarily an anti-infantry unit, dangerous not only to the enemy but also to ourselves because they have an area of effect attack which, if it detonates too close to your guys, it will do damage to you as well as them. Getting attacked by a buggy here, so I'll deal with them. This power plant down here, barracks up as well. We've got an attack force here, as well as a new unit here. This is the Nod equivalent of the Grenadier. It's rocket infantry. Less dangerous to the infantry, and more geared towards anti-vehicles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You see there as well, one of my Grenadiers detonated, for lack of a better word, and did area of effect damage to those units around him.
Unable to
So you do have to watch out for that as well. Too many Grenadiers grouped together can kind of create a chain reaction. Let's get a refinery up now, and I will send our Humvees to start scouting.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New
Refinery
construction.
down here, and we have Tiberian field just there.
Affirmative.
Building.
Keep going with the Grenadiers for now.
Unit ready. Building.
Second Tiberian field up here.
Unit ready.
And you'll also see we have a new building available to us, the communications
Building.
center. So I'm going to begin building one of those. Hopefully this will be coming back soon because we're about to run out of funds.
Building.
See if I can get another Grenadier in. I think I'll just about have... Oh, not quite. But never mind.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Harvester's coming back now anyway.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Now, there are 2 ways forwards. I've got one route up here. A couple rocket guys who seem to be asleep.
Reporting. Got it.
We will send our Grenadiers along here to deal with them.
Right away, sir.
Of course, them having rocket launchers, they're dangerous to these Humvees, but the Grenadiers, they are much less of a threat.
Moving out.
So if I move them up to the bottom of this cliff here, I should be able to engage them. And you'll also see the first of the SAM sites. Now, these are our objectives here. We've got to destroy 4 of these SAM sites. Oh, and I got a buggy. I'm going to target him first. Now, I need to watch out for that harvester, because if my grenades start doing damage to it, every unit in the map will start descending on me. So you'll see how I was catching some of my own guys there. So it's not usually a good idea to mix riflemen with the Grenadiers.
Affirmative.
Let's see if we can't move up here.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
You go and take on that guy. And I'm going to put down the communication center. So we have our radar in the top right corner now. I can zoom in and out if I want. Again, the map is still quite small, so there's not a lot to see that we can't see on the screen here on the radar.
Reporting.
And we destroyed the first SAM site, but here's the second one.
Reporting.
You're gonna die if you stand that close, so pull him back. I'm also gonna begin building a second refinery. Let's go, these guys.
Yes, sir.
See how quickly they go down to the remains.
Reporting.
He's about to die. Whatever, not too fast. And you'll see down in this bottom left corner, there is what looks like a crashed UFO. I'm not going to spoil anything in there, but something to keep in mind maybe.
Away, sir. Not a problem.
Another group of rocket soldiers coming in here. Let's keep pushing forwards.
Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Yes,
Rifleman coming down. Let's get rid of him.
Yes, sir. Yes,
There's a
sir.
guy just here.
Right away, sir. Right away. Moving out.
There's
Not
also
a problem.
a SAM site just there that I can see the corner of. Now, of course, with the shroud placed as it is, if I hadn't known it was there, there would be no actual way of doing what I'm doing now. But this is the third of 4 SAM sites taken care of.
Reporting. Affirmative.
And while I'm in this corner of the map, I'll have a quick look in this corner, and you'll see that there's a small Latvian village here.
Affirmative.
Someone just died.
Moving out.
That's oh, it's dead already.
Ready and waiting. Roger.
Yeah, so we're playing as GDI, so you'll see that we're not given the option to target those civilians. Why would you want to, after all?
Reporting.
I think, though, there may be some supplies in that church, so if you wanted to be evil,
Affirmative. Affirmative.
you could force fire your units onto the church here. But I'm not going to do that.
Affirmative. Moving out.
We're not so strapped for cash. I'm going to move up my grenadiers for now.
Moving out. Moving out.
Construction
Push
complete.
towards the next.
Low power.
Moving out.
Oh, I've lost power. I'll need to build a new power plant before I go any further.
Affirmative. Right away, sir.
We don't need the radar for now.
Moving out.
I'm
Yes,
seeing a
sir.
guy coming in over here.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
deal with him.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Keep pushing north for now.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
There's guys hiding in these trees.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Uh-oh. 4 rocket guys. It's not good.
Yes, yes, sir.
Airstrike ready.
And you will see now we have access to a new power, the airstrike. Ordinarily, you would need a communication center to use airstrikes. However, because they're tied to the mission logic in this level, you can actually get access to them without
Yes, sir.
the
Affirmative.
communication center.
Moving out.
I'm going to keep pushing north here. I've scouted out the corner of their
Right
base
away,
here.
sir. Right away, sir.
Just going to push in and see if there's a path into the base.
Moving out. Roger. You got it.
That's what we're looking for. So I've got a wee motor pool here with 4 buggies. They will be the first target for my airstrikes. You'll soon see a couple of warthogs, or just one warthog in this case,
Lost.
coming in for an attack. You'll see how dangerous this is. You'll also see that the rocket infantry can target aircraft.
Building.
So, while this
Unit
is...
ready.
Yeah, so the aircraft is taking care of the vehicles for us, so we just need to focus on anti-infantry now. So I'm going to build up a force of grenadiers.
Unit ready.
He's getting destroyed by this turret.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can take care of those guys.
Construction complete.
I'll make this my primary building and
selected.
keep building more
Building.
grenadiers.
Unit ready.
Roger. Affirmative. Unit reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Moving out.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Moving out.
Guys
Unit
hiding in
ready.
these trees here.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Knowledge.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready. Building. Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Moving out.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
out.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Acknowledged. You got it.
Building.
Unit moving out.
Right, we should have a sufficiently large force to move in now.
Moving out.
Unit ready.
Now, I could hold back until I have an airstrike to deal with these guys, but I think we should be fine with just the grenadiers here. Our first goal is to take care of this turret.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
You'll see how quickly it goes down with this number of grenades.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
And now we can begin to push in.
Got a problem. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative.
While that harvester's down here though, I'm going to take the opportunity to take care of this second turret. That guy's going on a suicide mission there. He's scouting out the base for me. Less suicidal than I thought apparently. Needs some lights.
Lost.
Need to watch out for this harvester. I don't want it to run down my own guys
Lost.
like it's trying to do now.
Affirmative. Got it. Yes, sir.
Let's keep killing any guys that come
Building.
out.
Unit ready. Building. Unable to comply.
They're going to hold down that area while I build up some
Unit
forces.
ready. Unit ready. Building. 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 Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Right away, sir. Yes,
Let's go for that buggy now.
reporting.
These guys can move up.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Jesus. Took heavy casualties there.
Not a problem.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Right away,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Gonna send my Humvees for that harvester now, it's out of the base.
Roger.
Increase fear and suspicion.
Moving out.
Increase fear and suspicion.
Affirmative.
Let's move in and take out this hand and nod here. It's the main threat for me. There we are.
Not a problem.
And now to stop them from building another one, let's go for the construction yard.
Airstrike
Yes, sir.
ready.
Yes, sir.
Another airstrike here.
Target.
Let's target over in this corner of their base.
Moving out.
Don't want this Humvee to be too close though.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
And that didn't do too much.
Yes, moving out.
Let's
Moving
get this
out.
harvester here.
Right away, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Get this power plant before they repair it.
Silos moving.
You'll hear that now. I've reached the maximum amount of money I can have at the moment. So I have no silos and only 2 refineries.
Yes, sir.
Now, I've always been of the opinion that if you ever hear silos needed, you're just not building enough units. I can't ever see a reason to build silos, especially in the later missions where you've got so many refineries.
Roger. Not a problem.
All the silos exist for is stealing resources from your enemy, really, and you've got surplus engineers. Now we have one final unit to take care of. And this should be the end of the level. Oh no, I can see a rocket guy actually, hiding in the shroud here.
Acknowledged.
He will be the final guy, and he's also going to kill this Humvee, probably.
Mission accomplished.
And there we have it. Now to me that looks like a continuation of the cutscene we saw at the end of Nod Mission 2, but yeah, we are successful in Latvia, and you'll see a lot of casualties in this mission. Nod took over 100 casualties, we took about a quarter of that, a third of that even. They lost 14 buildings, we lost none, and that is the end of the third GDI mission, so thank you very much for watching. I will see you again for Nod Mission 3 tomorrow.